Summer's almost here, E3 is around the corner, and my only wish that I want to ask Santa is Animal Crossing WiiU. To celebrate the reopening of the SuperBlogs, I shall do an Animal Crossing video as the first SuperBlog video. The update didn't count, just pointing that out right now. Let's move on to the video. Hey, what is up guys, SuperFan20 here with another video for the SuperBlogs. Today I am going to be talking about my wish list of things that I want Nintendo to add to the upcoming Animal Crossing game that might be coming out soon. Very soon. Animal Crossing is my life! No, seriously, I spend over 1,000 hours on New Leaf alone. Yeah, I have no life. So sad. But I digress. Back to the main topic. Number 1. Hairstyles. Some people care about it, others just see it as another part of their body. And I've noticed that there has been some hair lacking on the list. For the girls. During creating my female character for my upcoming AMV, I've noticed that there aren't many hairstyles that look like girl hair, unless you put on a dress. And that really sucks since my female character is supposed to resemble an actual person, which I will talk about in a future blog. I know that this is a personal issue, but what about the girls that just don't like using dresses? Sure, depending on the hairstyle, they still might look like girls. So what I'm asking here is the ability to use long or short hair for the avatar. Yeah, at first this was impossible since our avatars on previous games were so tiny, but in New Leaf the height of the avatars doubled in size. So this is no longer an issue. So yeah, why not add long hair? Number 2. Let me give you an example of a dick move. You have a garden filled with gold roses, which by the way are the second most hardest flowers to acquire in the game. Just pointing that out. The next thing you know, you find a sign that indicates an animal is moving into your town. And where do they decide to place their home? Right on top of your garden, and an animal that you despise nonetheless. All that hard work down the drain. And as mayor, you should have the ability to accept or reject an animal's proposal to move into your town, and to pick a spot where that animal should place his or her house. In City Folk, I didn't have this issue since I was a hacker. I could just move any house that I wanted wherever I pleased. But in New Leaf, I lacked these hacking powers, should I say. And I came across this problem more than once, making me overprotective of my flowers and locking them away into my closet so that the rest of the world can't never see my flowers. Poor flowers. But it's for their own good. Number 3. What's the first thing you do when you go to the beach? Jump into the water? Go fishing? Or admire the girls in their bikinis? Nah, all those things sound boring. How about tanning? Yeah, nothing beats sitting under the sun for the next couple of hours, only to find out that you forgot to put on your lotion so you won't get sunscreen, and then the next thing you find out that your skin burns like hell, and oh my god, it hurts like crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, in Animal Crossing, the only way to get dark skin is by tanning, which means you have to stand under the sun for the next couple of minutes. And that's just for one day. No. For the rest of your entire Animal Crossing life. Yeah, that sucks, right? Especially for those people who have dark skin, such as myself. Well, slightly dark, should I say. And City Folk, I didn't have this issue since, once again, I was a hacker. I could just add tan to my avatar whenever I pleased. But even then, I needed to add tan every day to keep my tan. And as a person that likes to make their avatar resemble himself as much as possible, this was one of the biggest issues that I had from making my avatar resemble me. So what I'm trying to say is that Nintendo should add an option that allows us, players, to pick a skin color from the beginning of the game. Just go watch Dunte's video to see what I mean. A link will be in the description below. Tell him that Famous sent you. Number 4. Now let's talk a little of the online. My favorite part of this game is interacting with all the other people from across the world. And New Leaf's online was, well, lacking. I know that this is a handheld system, and it's not as strong as a console. So I'm hoping that Nintendo fixes this issue of the bubble speech disappearing seconds after it's been released. And when you're having a full house in your town, it's kind of hard to keep up what everyone is saying. Unlike city folk, the bubble will stay longer, about a minute and some seconds. Animal Crossing WiiU, please return this feature once more, along with the keyboard and Wii Speak. Number 5. In New Leaf, they added this new location they could visit anytime, either offline or online. And let's just say that this feature was awesome. The island is nonetheless an easy way to earn bells by collecting rare bugs, but also an easy way to meet random people from across the world. And this is basically a dream come true, for me that is. But the downfall is that you don't have the ability to add them. Just chill with them as long as you stay with them in the island. After that, it's bye-bye forever. And trust me, I've met awesome people that I wish that I could have kept talking to. So Nintendo, please add a button that allows us to add people in the island. Number 6. Let me tell you a short story of a little boy who wanted to visit his friend's town. He was ready to go visit him. Sadly, his friend was saving a spot for another soul that was on his way to his town. So he asked the little boy if he could leave his town, since he was taking up the last spot. The little boy left with emotions floating around his head: anger, envious, sorrow, betrayal. All these feelings soon evolved into revenge. To fill his empty heart, he decided to kill his one and only friend with his hugs. Aww. Yeah, I'm so manly though. Am I right? No? Okay. So the moral of that story was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Moving on. Number 7. Nah, just kidding. What I'm trying to say here is that Nintendo should allow more people to come over to your town. Because you have no idea how many times I need to tell a person if they could leave, since I was saving a spot for someone else. And let me tell you that it sucks to let someone down, especially when it was one of my closest friends. I hated to make them feel that they weren't important or just less fun than someone else. If a game like Smash can handle 8 players in the same battle, then why not 8 players in one town? Or at the least 6. This really needs to happen. The more the merrier, as the old folks say. God, I feel old now. Well, that was all I had to say in this video. Remember, these are my wishlist ideas. If you guys have any ideas that they should add to the upcoming Animal Crossing game, then feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I do so ever love reading comments, even if I don't get many. Thank you so much for watching. Sayonara, peace, and take care. I'll see you guys next time.